Hey Libras, welcome to your reading during Libra season. Happy birthday. Hope you have many more happy solar returns. Let's see what's going on for you guys. 3 of Wands, starting to feel restless, wanting to get out in the world, wanting to travel now. This is because there's good energy now directed to you. It is our solar return. When we return, we receive like a renewal here. So you're starting to look forward now in life again. You can start to look forward to things. Good news is coming here. Your ship's almost in. 4 of Wands as well. New beginnings here. This is why you can look forward. There is something positive on its way here. You could be seeing the signs for whatever it is on its way to you. You could be seeing 1111 or the 3s there. Or even the 4s. 3 4s let you know you're on track. So it's starting to feel back to yourself, looking forward and knowing that good things are coming. Counting your blessings even here to bring in more good things. The Death card, yeah, transformation is coming. A change is coming here. Probably whatever it is you're waiting for will be here before Scorpio season, so the next season along. It's not very long waiting, is it? Because the 3 of Wands is somebody waiting, but it's not a very long time to wait. And that also says with the 3 of Wands, it says, look, your ships are almost here. So here in Scorpio season, I feel whatever it is you're desiring will be yours. Lots of positive changes coming for you now. Maybe even a new home or decorating a new home. Change or travel coming up here. Maybe even a new job. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles now jumping out. A committed offer. So maybe a career change, a home change, maybe making a big purchase on a new home or something like that, because your money's coming in now, so you're able to buy what it is you wanted or was desiring here. If it was a new romantic relationship coming, it may be here with a Scorpio. It could be with any other sign, of course, but some people like me to call out the major arcana as signs, so let's do that. Yeah, a committed offer here coming. Let's see. The Emperor. Okay, so this is abundance. You know, a lot of the times we think, oh, the Emperor's just stubborn or full of ego, but the Emperor is very abundant. He knows what works and it works for him. So that's why we see him refusing to change at times. But this is abundance, just like the Empress. With this new beginnings here, it's saying all that you have been desiring, all that you have been wanting can come to you now. The Emperor here is showing stand up for what you want, what you believe in. Make a choice so that it can happen. You know what's worked for you in the past. You know what hasn't. So you can now make like a very structured, informed decision here to take what you want and go for it. The 8 of Cups. So leaving behind what no longer serves you here. And that's wonderful because, you know, like I said, it is now your solar return. So leave the past in the past. We can't change it, right? We can only learn from it. So here I feel like you took a minute to learn, probably, you know, the whole of 2019 and 2020 back to your solar return could have been quite difficult times, but it taught you a lot. And now you have that information with the Emperor for an abundant new beginning here. A fresh start, a change is coming. Justice, and here you are. This is like things finally being able to balance out. Balance your health and your wealth, Libras, okay? So maybe some of you was putting more into work and some of you were maybe putting more into your health. But it's time to balance that out, okay? It might be that you've said goodbye to love for just now, so you're not expecting somebody new or a new relationship, but it's definitely there. If you had a relationship in the past that you had to walk away from, or somebody walked away from you. It could be that this was a karmic situation in order to teach you to become the emperor, in order for you to trust your own instincts and love yourself here. Be abundant. You know what works for you. You know when you see a red flag. But again, needing that balance, okay? You might have been all go and no rest. So needing rest as well, Libra, because I can see a lot of fiery energy here. And as Venus will return with Mars here to your natal Venus, you'll get really energized. So that's why romance will come in. And like I said, you may have walked away from it, but there is an offer coming, a very committed offer here. Might have been slow in coming with it being a pentacle, but nonetheless committed. Two of Swords. So the thing that was holding you back, indecision, not knowing, feeling like, I need to know more. There's something I'm missing. And, you know, it was yourself holding you back here. Telling yourself, look, I need more. Guarding your heart chakra. If somebody walked away from you, what more do you need to know? To embrace new love offers. If you walked away from somebody, Libra, what more do you need to know? You may tell yourself, look, I have questions here. But it looks like this person with the Six of Swords as well, it looks like they ran and took all the answers with them. So I think the answer you have is that you're not going to get the answers to these questions. They've took it with them, and maybe that was in order for you to learn. It was part of this learning process here, part of this karmic situation that you had. But you're moving forward here very positively, very smoothly now. Now you can sort of leave the past in the past and move forward into new connections if you want. If it was a job, move forward into a new job here. We see new career opportunities come into, bring some fairness back to you, I guess we could say. It may be that, you know, for the last year you've been receiving a lot of unfair treatment and just things going crazy wrong. Like, why did that happen? I got into a relationship, it was wonderful, and then it finished. Why? You know, so this is that Two of Swords holding you back, but now you can finally let go of that and move forward. And by moving forward, because a lot of people freak out when I say that, by moving forward here, you give that person an opportunity to miss you, remove your energy from them. Because if you're thinking about them and obsessing about them, because we have 8 swords here laid next to each other. So if you're thinking about them and obsessing about them, but not really taking any action, not going forward and saying your piece, then it really helps nobody. Indecision is a decision. It's your answer. You didn't move, you didn't act, or they didn't move, they didn't act. So it's your answer. The Hanged Man. Yeah, this was to wake you up to, I guess, yourself and the abundance which lies within you. You've never needed anybody else, but I think it can get lonely. So you felt like, you know, I wanted somebody else. So maybe you accepted somebody who you knew wasn't right for you. Because what was the other option? Waiting a bit longer? But now we see this new beginning. Now you can see your worth. Now we can see a new beginning that can happen for you here. You can now see things differently because you're at the end of this journey. You're at the end of this cycle, this karmic connection here. When we come to the end of a cycle, we can either choose to be with somebody again or choose to just leave them in the past. It is free will. But when we have unfinished business, we will just keep going back and thinking about it and overthinking it. So I feel like now we get to your solar return, you get some clarity with the Six of Swords, helping you to move forward. The truth, yeah, the truth shall set you free. And I feel like you know the truth here. I feel like you know the truth. The truth shall set you free. Conflict and defeat. And my favorite saying right now is, if you ain't ever lost, you ain't ever won. So don't take losses so harsh. I feel like you're overthinking and being your hardest critic. With this card, I feel like it's breaking generational cycles as well, doing different from your ancestors. You're the one that was chosen to do this, and you may feel like you're doing it all alone, and it's a lose-lose situation. Every time I go around in this cycle, it begins again, it ends the same way. But now you can start to think differently. Now you know the truth. Maybe it's some accountability. I saw the red flags and I went there anyway. Then what can happen? You can move forward. If we have to live the cycle again, we will. Harmony, okay. This is the Lovers, so it's reversed. We can see the other sixes in here as well. So I feel like for some of you, there's a connection that cannot be healed, that it's not anybody's fault. It was karmic. It was meant to go this way. You was meant to learn from it with the Hanged Man here. You need to be open to a new connection that's more suited to you, more abundant for you, rather than you being the only one giving and giving and giving. So if you choose to move forward, you do so with ease now. If you choose to hang on until, you take the defeat, because some people might hang on due to ego with the Emperor and not take the loss. Like, okay, I'm going to keep holding on to this person. I need to know what the connection actually means. I need to know the truth, when all along you can have the truth. The truth is within you. You know the answer. What's holding you back from maybe calling them? Is it ego? Is it because they walked away and won't answer? Either way, you have your answer. If you're holding back and not speaking to somebody because of ego and not answering their calls and texts or whatever, I guess you need to look at this differently. This person is clearly wanting answers. You're not giving answers. So maybe even let them know it's over. How would you feel with the shoe on the other foot? Right? So even if you're on the other side and you're calling somebody, texting somebody, and they're not answering you, and they're full of ego, not giving you your answer, maybe look at it from that side. It might be feeling like, this person's like too much for me right now. So withdrawing your energy back and putting it into yourself, especially when you're getting a lot of positive energy at your solar return, when you're putting it back into yourself, that person then feels the loss of your energy. So they can actually feel your absence, because you might feel, well, we're not together and they're not missing me, because you're maybe obsessing about them here. Creating the challenges, 3 wands, 4 wands, 7 of wands, there could be creating the challenges. Focus right now needs to be with you, needs to be at home, needs to be better communication. So if you're not talking to somebody, just look at it from the other side. You'll know which side you're on. And like I said, if you ain't ever lost, you ain't ever won. So don't worry about defeat. I did a video about failing, and it said, the quicker we fail fast, fail forward, fail often. And if we change the word failure to practice, I failed. I practiced, you'll get better every time, right? So don't be scared of a little defeat. Beautiful things are coming your way when you allow it. There's nothing that you need the answer to that you don't have. You just have to look at it from a different point of view with compassion and grace. Good luck, guys.